over the years, we were sort of coming up with our own little makeshift solutions, but it wasn't until Gyazo really became ubiquitous within the company that anybody felt comfortable just quickly taking a shot and sending it to anybody at will. I would guess we share hundreds, if not thousands of times a day of virtually anything involving our platform or anything we find relative to it. I think the most interesting sort of aspect of Gyazo is that you start using it without an interface, is that you just type a couple keys and all of a sudden your computer is doing something you want it to do, which is not how most software works, right? Very quickly, without an interface, snapping something that is basically encapsulating a thought and being able to share that at will, either with an open channel or an individual, and then letting them comment on it. And then where it got more interesting, and we've sort of evolved with it, was adding the ability to annotate that, which is purely optional. And the idea that I have both a before and after, and I can sort of choose to use those at will.
Primarily we use Gyazo in the support capacity, being able to provide information to the customer, point out specific areas of the platform and that kind of stuff. So mostly we use it for just grabbing quick screenshots and providing them to end users that they can grab onto to easily see what we're talking about and kind of get some context very clearly. We're helping a customer identify some misconfiguration they have on their side, or something that we identify as something needs tweaked, or they want to provide us, trying to convey a message that is easier done with visuals than necessarily just text. So it freed up a lot of resources, frees up a lot of time, and just is a lot less friction throughout. You throw in explanation text and highlights and callouts and things like that. The editing features meant that I didn't have to put it into Paint or some other system, some other tool in order to throw in arrows and that kind of stuff. And we kind of transitioned from tool to tool, a couple of different options, and a lot of them just compatibility wise and just general usage wise and ease of access and stuff like that. When I was able to just pop in, use Gyazo real quick, grab the highlights and just get it done, it was a really good feeling.
Originally, we basically took screenshots with Microsoft's built-in screenshot thing, and we had to edit it through this paint stuff. That was a really kind of hard process to do. With Gyazo now, we take instant screenshots, edit it through the interface, and then pass them through Jira tickets and through Slack or any other channels that we pass information between each other. And it's made our lives immensely easier. Discussions to go back and forth whenever we couldn't communicate correctly with screenshots or videos. And so it would be a lot of back and forth, and people would get frustrated and upset because just frankly communication wasn't there. So now if you have the initial set of screenshots or GIFs on the bugs, the information's already been brought to light so that you don't have to keep going back and forth, and it's reduced a lot of that friction. And then within development, sometimes developers collaborate and stuff. You can't be right next to the developer and talking to the developer. They'll send over screenshots and say, hey, what do you think about this? Or can you look at this database schema and see if this is good for us? And then I can react in real time on that. Well, this changes everything because it automatically gives you the link that you can give to people. And that was quite amazing.